Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. Today I want to show you how to update the Zhiyun Weebill Lab. I see a lot of questions on Facebook and on YouTube about how to update this thing when they say there's an update, nobody can find it, and stuff like that. And I found a few things that get lost in translation, and the easiest way I've found to update it is just like this. So first, we're going to turn the Weebill Lab on. As you can see, my camera's all stabilized and ready to go. And just push the button. Let the Zhiyun Weebill Lab boot up all the way. There we go. Okay, so now that the lab is booted up all the way, we're going to open the app on my phone. ZY Play. I'm gonna skip this because I don't care. Now this is one of the things that I've noticed is you don't have to scroll over to the actual Weebill Lab setting or device on this. Is you can just hit the please connect device and then it selects the Weebill Lab because that's what's nearby and connected via Bluetooth. Now as soon as you connect via Bluetooth, don't connect to the Wi-Fi, don't do anything like that, just connect via the app through Bluetooth. As soon as you do that, it will pop up if there's a firmware upgrade. And then you can hit the upgrade now. You can start the download. That's important because if you connect via Wi-Fi, there's no way for the app to check and see if there is actually an update because it's connected only to the Weebill Lab. Now it's downloaded, so then I'm going to update the firmware. I need to connect to Wi-Fi because that's how it transfers the firmware. So I'm going to get out of the app. I'm going to go to Wi-Fi. I'm going to connect to the Zhiyun Weebill Lab. Wait to see that it's connected. Almost. There we go. I'm going to go back to the app. Now I'm going to upload the firmware. There we go. Took a second for the app to recognize that it was actually connected. So now it's uploading the firmware to the Weebill Lab. It's important. Don't shut the app off. Don't shut the gimbal off. Let it go through the entire process. Even if it feels like it's taking forever, don't do it because it'll cause you problems. So now it's uploading 2 of 2, whatever that is. We get some good elevator music to play in the background to this. So while this is doing this, yeah, you kind of gotta wait and be patient. It usually doesn't take that long, but that's the crucial step, is don't connect to Wi-Fi to the Weebill Lab first. Connect to the Bluetooth only. Let the app check through your Wi-Fi or through a cell phone signal or something like that if it has an update or not. Sometimes it does take a few minutes, but let it check. And then after you download the firmware, then you connect to the Wi-Fi of the Weebill Lab and then you can go through the steps of updating. I see so many people saying they can't get the firmware, and it's usually because you've connected to the Wi-Fi of the Weebill Lab. Or sometimes that you just haven't waited long enough for the app to actually talk to the servers with Zhiyun and get the actual update. So we're at 64%. Tick, 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 tock, tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock. Yep, it's getting there. Okay, now it's completely updated. We're going to turn the Weebill Lab back on. It's booted up. And then we're going to connect to the app. Select the Weebill Lab. Let it connect via Bluetooth. There we go. And there we go. Now, if you want to connect to the Wi-Fi to get the camera view, which I don't really want to because I'm not using the camera view right now, you do all of that. But if we look, so now if we look and check on the Weebill Lab, the down here, scroll down to about, over arrow, firmware 1.89, and it's done. Get out of that, and we're good to go. That's the right way to connect to the app, connect to the gimbal, and update the firmware. If you want to see more videos about the Weebill Lab, the accessories that I use that work great for the Weebill Lab, click or tap right here. If you want to see my review of the Weebill Lab and what I think about it and how it works for mobile filmmakers, click or tap right there. I'll see you again soon in the next video.